Have you ever felt drawn to a place you've never seen? A place that calls to you from the edge of your imagination, whispering promises of adventure and wonder? For me, that place was Kyrgyzstan, a land I'd only glimpsed in stories and photographs, yet felt inexplicably connected to. It's a land tucked away in Central Asia, far from the crowds, where mountains hold up the sky and valleys glow with untouched beauty. Here, nature reigns supreme, and every horizon feels like a secret waiting to be discovered. Kyrgyzstan doesn't clamor for attention. It waits, confident in its wild majesty, inviting only those who truly seek the extraordinary. Imagine eagles soaring over jagged peaks, wild horses galloping across endless grasslands, and silence broken only by a crystal-clear river. The air is crisp, the sky impossibly wide, and every moment feels like a breath of freedom. Here, the Silk Road's history lives on in the faces of the people and the trails through the mountains. Every path tells a story, every village echoes with the footsteps of travelers from centuries past. I long to sleep under the stars in a yurt and hear stories told around campfires for centuries. The warmth of shared tales, the crackle of the fire, and the endless sky above, these are the moments that make travel unforgettable. So I packed my bags, heart brimming with anticipation, ready to answer that whisper from the wild. With every step, I felt the thrill of stepping into the unknown, eager to discover what lay beyond the next ridge. This journey was more than a trip. It was a quest for a world still gloriously untamed. In Kyrgyzstan, I hope to find not just breathtaking landscapes, but a sense of freedom and possibility that's so rare in our busy world. I invite you to join me. Let's explore Kyrgyzstan's hidden valleys, meet its people, and let this land capture your heart. Together, we'll share in the wonder, the adventure, and the quiet moments that make travel truly meaningful. It's a journey that promises to refresh your spirit and remind you of the wild magic still left in our world. Let Kyrgyzstan awaken your sense of adventure and discover a place where the soul can truly breathe. My adventure began with awe as we left Bishkek and the landscape transformed before my eyes. The city's edges faded quickly, replaced by rolling fields and the promise of something wild and untamed just beyond the horizon. Suddenly, the Tian Shan Mountains appeared, colossal, snow-capped, and piercing the sky. Their presence was both commanding and mysterious, as if they had been waiting for centuries to reveal themselves to travelers like me. Tian Shan means celestial mountains, and they truly felt otherworldly. Their peaks seemed to float among the clouds, shimmering in the morning light, hinting at ancient legends and secrets hidden within their heights. Their scale was staggering, their slopes a tapestry of green and brown, carved by glaciers and rivers. Valleys stretched out below, shaped by the slow, patient work of nature over millennia, each one telling its own story. Sunlight danced across jagged ridges, and I felt humbled, a tiny speck in a land of giants. The sheer vastness made me pause, reminding me how small we are compared to the wonders of the earth. There were no towns or resorts, just mountains, sky, and the open road. The silence was profound, broken only by the wind and the distant call of birds, making the wilderness feel even more immense. The air grew crisp, scented with pine and wild herbs. Every breath felt invigorating, as if the mountains themselves were sharing their energy with me. Each turn revealed a new, breathtaking vista, deep gorges, turquoise rivers, and endless wilderness. The landscape shifted constantly, offering surprises and beauty at every bend in the road. This first encounter set the tone for my journey. The mountains weren't just scenery, they were the soul of Kyrgyzstan. They promised adventure, hidden valleys, and the kind of solitude that inspires reflection. I felt a connection to nature I'd long craved, a sense of belonging in a world untouched by time. As we drove deeper, I knew I was on the threshold of something truly special. The anticipation grew with every mile, my heart racing with excitement for what lay ahead. The celestial mountains had welcomed me, and I was ready to explore their secrets, eager to discover the stories written in stone and sky. Just outside Bishkek lies Ala Archa National Park, a slice of Tian Shan wilderness, easily reached yet worlds away. The air shifts as you enter, cooler, cleaner, filled with pine and earth. City sounds vanish, replaced by the rush of the river and wind in the trees. Trails wind through alpine meadows and up toward glaciers, each step revealing wildflowers and granite peaks dusted with snow. Ala Archa isn't manicured. It's raw, untamed, and invites you to explore on its own terms. You might spot marmots or golden eagles, or simply sit by the river feeling at one with nature. It's a place to slow down, breathe deeply, and be present. Leaving felt like waking from a dream. Astonishing that such wilderness exists so close to the city. Ala Archa is a sanctuary for both wildlife and the human soul. It's a perfect introduction to Kyrgyzstan's wild heart. My first real immersion left me yearning for more. After Ala Archa, I traveled east to Issyk-Kul Lake, the world's second-largest alpine lake. Its name means warm lake. Its slightly salty waters never freeze, even in winter. The deep blue water stretches to the horizon, framed by snow-capped mountains. Sandy beaches invite you to pause and soak in the panorama. Local families picnic on the shore, laughter echoing in the open air. Issyk-Kul is more than a pretty sight. It's the heart of Kyrgyzstan, a cherished oasis for travelers and nomads for centuries. Legends of sunken monasteries add mystery to its beauty. To the Kyrgyz, the lake is a source of life and identity. I watch the sun set over the water, the sky ablaze with color, a moment of deep peace. The warm lake, cradled by mountains, is a place of restorative power. Even in rugged landscapes, Kyrgyzstan offers profound softness and warmth. To understand Kyrgyzstan, you must experience nomadic life, and that means staying in a yurt. These felt and wood homes are marvels of design, decorated with colorful textiles that tell stories of family and tradition. My first night in a yurt, high in a summer pasture, was unforgettable. As darkness fell, the yurt was cozy and warm, filled with laughter and endless tea. My host family welcomed me as one of their own, sharing stories of mountain life, hard work, freedom, and deep connection to the land. Dawn's light filtered through the tunduk, the yurt's circular crown, as horses galloped across golden hills. Life here is stripped to essentials: family, nature, community. The yurt is more than shelter, it's a symbol of resilience and harmony with nature. This nomadic heritage is the soul of Kyrgyzstan. My stay taught me the beauty of simplicity and the strength of a people shaped by the mountains. In the yurt, I found peace and a sense of belonging. Kyrgyzstan's mountains are steeped in history. They were once a vital artery of the Silk Road. Caravans braved these passes, connecting east and west, leaving echoes in the trails and ruins scattered across the land. The Tash Rabat Caravanserai, a 15th-century stone fortress, stands as a haunting reminder of those journeys. Walking its dark corridors, I imagined merchants sharing stories by firelight, their animals resting in the courtyard. The Silk Road's legacy is woven into Kyrgyz culture, a crossroads of peoples and ideas. Hospitality, once essential for survival, remains a sacred duty. Exploring these sites turned my journey into a treasure hunt through time. The mountains became pages from a living history book. The spirit of the Silk Road still rides the wind through Kyrgyzstan's timeless passes. No journey is complete without tasting the local food, and Kyrgyz cuisine is a delicious reflection of its nomadic roots. Hearty, wholesome, and comforting, the dishes are built on meat and dairy, mutton, beef, and fresh local ingredients. Beshbarmak, the national dish, is meat and noodles in broth, traditionally eaten by hand, a symbol of community. Lagman, a noodle soup, and samsa, savory pastries, are Silk Road favorites. Tea is ever present, served in small bowls as a ritual of hospitality. I tried kaimis, fermented mare's milk, a tangy taste of nomadic life. The food is a celebration of place animals graze on alpine meadows. Dairy is made with age-old techniques. Every meal felt connected to the land and people. From bustling markets to family yurts, Kyrgyz flavors tell a story of resilience and generosity. Sharing food here nourishes both body and soul. It was a delicious part of my adventure. What truly defines Kyrgyzstan is its people. Their warmth and generosity are extraordinary. Hospitality isn't just tradition, it's a way of life. Whether lost in a village or hiking a remote trail, I was always met with a smile, an offer of tea, or a helping hand. One rainy afternoon, a woman welcomed me into her yurt, wrapped me in a blanket, and served hot soup. Kindness that needed no translation. In markets, vendors offered samples. Children waved as I passed. Shepherds shared bread and cheese high in the mountains. There's a genuine curiosity and open-heartedness that makes you feel safe and welcome. These encounters were the true highlights of my trip. In a world often divided, simple kindness is a powerful force. The The people of Kyrgyzstan, living in the shadow of mountains, have hearts as vast as the land itself. Their generosity turned strangers into friends and made my journey unforgettable. My journey through Kyrgyzstan was more than just a holiday. It was a return to what truly matters: nature's beauty, genuine human connection, and the quiet joy found in simplicity. In these mountains, every step feels like a step back in time, where the world slows down and you can finally breathe deeply. The wild mountains strip away the non-essential, leaving you with clarity and peace. Here, the distractions of modern life fade, replaced by the gentle rhythm of the land. This land invites you to be an adventurer. Ride a horse across a vast plateau, feel the wind on your face, and sense the freedom that comes with open horizons. Sleep in a yurt under a million stars, where the silence of the night is broken only by the distant call of an eagle or the whisper of the wind. And open your heart to strangers, discovering warmth and hospitality in every encounter. Kyrgyzstan offers a rare, authentic connection to the untamed world, a place where wilderness still reigns and adventure is always just around the corner. In our busy lives, we forget the sun on our skin, the feeling of cool mountain air, and the simple pleasure of being present in the moment. We forget the sound of a river, the rush of water over smooth stones, and the way nature's music soothes the soul. We forget the sight of a star-filled sky where the universe feels close enough to touch, and every night brings a sense of wonder. Here, you rediscover the restorative power of the wild, and remember what it means to feel truly alive. Stand on a mountain pass, look out over endless peaks, and let the vastness remind you of your place in the world. Feel perspective and peace settle in, as the mountains teach you to slow down and appreciate the present. If you feel that whisper calling you somewhere wild, listen. The celestial mountains are waiting. Explore their valleys, wander their ancient trails, and let curiosity guide you. Drink tea with their people, share stories, and experience traditions passed down through generations. Let the majesty of these mountains refresh your soul, filling you with awe and gratitude. This journey will fill your heart with wonder, and there's so much more to see, waiting just beyond the next horizon.